Let us suppose we are having this program main int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 6, and then I have a printf statement, printf %t comma a double equals b, a less than b, and a greater than b. So let us suppose we are having this simple program. Now in this program you can see we are having two variables, variable a and the variable b, and in the printf statement, the first printf statement, I am comparing their values, the second statement also and third statement also I am comparing their values. So the value of a is 5 and the value of b is 6. So in the first statement I am saying is a equals b, right? So that means if a is equal to b, then it will return true, and if they are not equal, then it will return false. So the value of a is 5 and the value of b is 6. Therefore 5 is not equal to 6. Therefore this statement will return me false, and false means 0. And if this statement is true, then it will return me 1, and 1 means true, right? So it will print 0. So next statement is a is less than b. So value of a is 5 and the value of b is 6, and 5 is less than 6. Therefore this is true, and true means 1. Therefore this statement will print 1. Okay. And the last statement is a is greater than b. So if a is greater than b, the value of a is 5 and the value of b is 6. 5 is not greater than 6, therefore it will return me false, which is 0, right? Now let us suppose we are having this statement main int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 6, and I am doing printf %t a equals b, and in the next statement I have printf %d a double equals b, right? Now let us suppose we are having this program. Now the value of a is 5 and the value of b is 6. So in the first statement what I am doing is I am copying the value of b into a, right? So this is a single equal to statement, this is a double equal to statement. This means I am comparing their values, and this means I am copying their values, right? So here I am copying the value of b into the variable a, and then I am going to return the value, right? So the value of b is 6 and the value of a is 5, therefore 6 is copied into a, and this will print 6. In the next statement a double equals b, that means I am comparing their values. The value of a is now 6 and the value of b is also 6. They are equal, therefore it will return me true, which is 1. Therefore the output will be 6 and 1. Okay. Now consider this program. Main int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 6, and I have printf %t. So I have three statements. So because I don't have much space, so I am writing the statements in the next line. So statements are a double equals b, a single equals b, and a less than b. Let us suppose we are having this program, right? So here the value stored in the variable a is 5 and the value stored in variable b is 6. So in the first statement I am checking if the value of a is equal to b, and their values are not equal, therefore it should print 0. So next statement I am copying the value of b into a, therefore it will return the value which is copied. So it will make a as 6 and it will return me 6. And in the last statement I have a less than b, right? So value of a is now 6 and value of b is now 6, therefore a less than b is 6 and not less than 6, therefore it should return 0. But this is not the case. So this is there's a reason why this is not the case, and this program is not going to return me this output. So if you execute this program to different compilers, for example, if I execute this program into a compiler on Mac, so output will be 6060. If you execute this program in dev C++ or dev C, so the output will be 161. If you execute this program in some online compiler, then the output will be 160, and so on. So there will be different outputs. So there is a reason why it is giving a different output, and the reason is ambiguous execution of the statement, and it is called as, so there's a term for this. The term is undefined behavior. So undefined behavior. And if you check the C11 standard chapter 6.6, you can read about this undefined behavior. And this undefined behavior says, so whenever in a single statement, in a single program, for example in this program, I am changing the value of the variable a here and also utilizing it in the same statement. So in this case, the execution of the statement is not does not guarantee that I am going to get this expected output. Why? Because all these statements, all these three statements, any one of them will be executed first. So consider one more program, so to clear this concept. Now consider this program. We have main int a is equal to 0, and I am doing printf %d a plus a, sorry, this is a plus again, and I'm doing plus a, right? And the next, okay, and then I'm executing this program. So here the value initialized to the variable a is 0 because of this statement. Then we have first statement is a plus plus. So traditionally the output should be, first it will print the value of a, then it will increment the value of a and it will make it 1, right? In the next second statement, again it will print the value of a, then it will increment it, so it will print 1, it will increment it to 2. In the last statement, first it will increment the value of a, that means it will make it 3, and it will print it 3. But this output does not guarantee that you are going to get this output into if you are executing this program, then you will get the same output because of this undefined behavior. So because of this undefined behavior, so I'm going to execute all these three programs into a compiler, and then you can see the output of these statements. So what I'll do is I will execute this program into a online compiler, and then I'll share the link with you so that you can get a copy of those programs at your place. Okay, so let us start. So now I'm executing the first program into this online compiler, and I'll share you the link of this program, so you can basically use this link to go directly to this program. Okay, so I'm executing it. As you can see, the output is 010. Okay, and we are getting a runtime error. So this runtime error is because we haven't done an elegant termination of the program. The program will work correctly with like this, but to do an elegant termination, you have to use int main, and then you have to return the integer number, which is 0. Okay, so after returning this integer number, if you execute this program, the program will terminate elegantly, and you will not get this error, which is runtime error. Okay, so the output is 010. Now let us execute the second program. Now I'm executing the second program, and in this second program I have just changed this single statement, which is a less than b. I've changed it to a is equal to b. Therefore the output which we are expecting is 0, 6 and 0, but it will not be the output because, as I have already told you, so because of this undefined behavior. So let us execute this program. So the output is 160. So in this case, in this online compiler, we are getting the output as 160. But if I compile the same code in Xcode or some other some other compiler, then I'll get a different output. Let us execute this program in Xcode. So Xcode is basically an inbuilt compiler for Macintosh. So it is used to make iPhone and Android, iPhone applications, iPhone and iPad applications. So we can also execute a C or C++ code in Xcode. So, and let us see the output here. So as you can see, the output is 060. If I execute the same program in some other compiler, then let us see the output. So here the output is 161, and we want to know what is the reason why it is giving different outputs in different compilers. For example, if I executed this same code in Xcode, then the output was 060, and in dev C++ the output was 161, and in IDE1 the output is something else, right? And here in this statement, this A equals B, it is invoking an undefined behavior. So we'll be covering undefined behavior in more lectures. So now, for now, just consider this. If I write this program in this manner, printf %d comma A equals B, and again printf %d comma A less than B. Okay. Now if I break this program into multiple statements, now it is going to give me a correct answer. So let us execute this, right? So now the new output is 060. Now let us change this statement to something like this. Printf, here I am doing A double equals B, and then I am doing printf %d comma A equals B. So here the output should be 0 and 6. So the output is 0 and 6, right? Now if I change this statement to like this, so I using this particular statement here, and the second statement under it, so the output will be 6 and 1. Right, so the output is 6 and 1.